Like us, they not like us. They not like us.
Serious question. Are South Africans okay?
Hey beautiful people, how you all doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome to my channel. How have you all been? Hope you guys are doing great. So earlier today I posted a video of the Zulu people of South Africa calling out the people of New Orleans in the United States for misappropriating the Zulu culture in their parade of the African Zulu parade and how is being misappropriated with blackface. If you haven't seen the part one, please go look out the part one. That was Zulu people, they are South African people, and even some African people coming and speaking on how they feel about how the New Orleans people, the African American people from New Orleans, has disrespected the culture of the Zulu people of South Africa. So now in this video, we're going to hear the African American people response to the Zulu tribe or Africans' reaction to being disrespected or being made a caricature or the parade. Because if you go check out the first video, you're going to see what I'm talking about. Literally that's a caricature, literally that's a blackface. Nobody's going to try to defend that. But also the South African lady that come to make fun of slavery and picking cotton, for me, I'm just like, okay. So in this video, we're going to see the African American people respond to this entire drama, what they think about it, and then we'll come back and talk more.
This and this, dupes. They're dupes. This is Ted Danson back in 1993 at the New York Friars Club. And this is from the Zulu Parade, hosted in New Orleans. If you're trying to convince anyone that these two things are not the same, then you're either being willfully ignorant or you're just trying to gaslight. Hear me out. If you don't know what's going on, people in South Africa, specifically from the Zulu tribe, are currently, rightfully so, upset at a parade that is named after their tribe and also displaying blackface. And for the people who are going to say the Zulu Parade in New Orleans has nothing to do with the Zulu tribe in South Africa,
come on,
explain this. One would think that African Americans would empathize with people who are being culturally appropriated more than anyone else in this world. Saying the parade has been happening for centuries or decades does not make it right. There are plenty of things that we once considered traditional that we've come to know that are offensive, and the appropriate adjustments and changes have been made. What's so different about this? Understand this, when a group of people tell you that something is offensive to their culture, you don't get to determine if it is or isn't. I guess cultural appropriation only matters when it's happening to you.
Africans said the Zulu festival was racist and not a depiction of their culture. And in response to that, a lot of Black Americans said, oh, well, it's still going to happen, so I'm still going to go because it's been happening for decades. And why wouldn't I go? Because I support it. And if you had a problem then and now, why haven't you said anything? And this is my problem. You don't have to participate in something if you know it's wrong. Specifically, if you just learned that it's wrong. We know that the cities are going to throw these festivals and these things that we shouldn't be going to. You want to know why? Because they make money off of it. Whose money do they make off of it? Yours. If you know that someone is telling you it is wrong to attend because it doesn't depict their culture correctly, sounds familiar? You shouldn't be going. You shouldn't be attending. Whether it started when Jesus started walking this earth or not, you shouldn't take your Black ass there. And this is why I hate that in this community, I have to speak up and say these things. And the problem is, y'all don't give a like there's things that I know are wrong and I don't attend. I wouldn't give a how y'all felt about it. Number one, the false prophets y'all follow into these guys' churches. I don't give a how big they are. You will not catch my Black ass in none of these churches ever. I know they're wrong and I know they're out of pocket. So why can't you just accept that something is wrong and you shouldn't be attending it?
Here's my 3 cents on the Zulu Parade. And mind you, I am Black American, but I am not from New Orleans. The Zulu Parade or even Mardi Gras is not a part of my cultural expression or my cultural identity as a Black American. But I just want to give everybody in the diaspora some food for thought. Can it be that when our brethren in Blackness deem something that is done in their name as disrespectful or offensive, can it just be that? An example, when folks are walking around doing AAVE, in box braid, being caricatures of Black Americanness, and we say that it's offensive, and other people who are not culturally Black American say that it's not offensive, it's disrespectful to us because culturally, that's not who we are. So although the Zulu Parade is over 100 years old, in 2025, Zulu people in South Africa are saying, hey, that's offensive. And it's no shade, but blackface in 2025? No matter what the history, the minstrel show thing is just always going to be like, ooh, for me. Can we, as Black folks of the diaspora, be able to say, you know what? I see you, I hear you, and I recognize that culturally this isn't as sound as maybe we thought it was. And although we may have done this thing our whole lives, once folks educate us on how it is that we can position ourselves to learn more, to do better, then can we just do that without the back and forth?
Exactly.
So to my South Africans, love you. Beautiful people, rich in culture,
I'm not South African.
huge hearts. Stop arguing with Black Americans from New Orleans. Stop. And to my Black Americans, stop arguing with people from fucking South Africa. Knock it off. Because I want y'all to get up and I want y'all to look around and who do you see? Because I see a puppet master in the making here. You can't tell me otherwise. There was some kind of CIA agent that has tainted the pool, and now everybody fighting with each other. You got South Africans saying, well, we don't back down. Ask the Nigerians. I'm sorry. What the going on? Wake up!
Exactly.
Wake the pissing off. All of you. Stop this nonsense immediately. Look at who you're arguing with. It's disgusting.
Like you.
Look at yourselves. Both parties. Making fun of the other person. Oh, well, we're the least colonized. Well, we're the least colonized. Who cares? Both of y'all. But, and me included. My country. We've been colonized. Just like you. Because guess who's pushing this argument? It's the Europeans, bruh. Come on. Come on. We both must do better than that. I will never hate Africans. No matter what they say. Because I know at the end of the day, that's the colonizer speaking. That ain't you. Wake up. Us going back and forth, arguing with each other. How we look. How we think. Our history. Comparing it. There ain't comparison.
Exactly.
There will never be a comparison. Because we're not the same. What's the common denominator with Africans and Americans? That's our enemy. Not each other. I don't want to see this shit anymore on my page. Unacceptable from both parties. Yes, I said both.
Yeah.
I'm holding both people accountable. Knock it off. You got the Europeans and the Asians laughing their ass off. Watching us tear each other down to the bone.
Yeah.
Because South Africans and Black Americans, especially from New Orleans, both ain't gonna back down. So what do you think we're gonna have a war to prove who's better? Please, y'all. This is really breaking my fucking heart. We gotta stop this shit today. I don't want to see it no.
I've been thinking about this whole diaspora war between South Africans and Black Americans in New Orleans, and like I'm so surprised, but not really, at the reaction from Black America. And I think it's because Black Americans have been so used to calling out other people who have misunderstood or misinterpreted our culture, that like it's very difficult to hear when it's us who has made the mistake. And you know, I really think that Black America should take this moment to be teachable.
Yep.
Because it's not about the culture. It's not about, you know, the parade having persisted or having existed for 100 years. You know, people back in the day couldn't ring up South Africa and be like, hey, is this a accurate depiction of Zulu culture? Even though it doesn't really make sense for Zulu to have been the choice, because genetically we are not descendants of South Africa. We are descendants of West Africa. But my point is that like people couldn't, like they weren't in the age of the internet back when the Zulu parade started. But now we are, and we got people from the source saying like, hey, this ain't it. Like this is just making us look like a joke, like a caricature. The defensiveness from Black Americans in New Orleans it's almost like it's white Americans in their first initial reactions when being held accountable for minstrel art. And my whole point is not to say like, oh, well, we just need to do away with the parade. But I do think that it would say something if the organizers of Zulu Parade like really took this moment to be teachable and to say, hey, like let's reconsider the way that we are going about this. Like, even if it's just a matter of changing the name to Minstrel Parade, which I think that would be sufficient. Like, if the blackface is so important to the story because, you know, it was Black America's way of saying, hey, like, you're not going to let us be in Mardi Gras Parade, so we're going to do this thing and be loud and proud about it. Like, I understand that history. Like, I'm not from New Orleans, but my people from Baton Rouge, like, I get it. But if the source is telling you, like, hey, this is a offensive thing, like, let's be sensitive to that. Rename the shit to Minstrel Parade. That's what it is.
Oh, hell nah. My map done grew out.
We're not gonna talk to y'all. We don't get what you think. You have to show us.
You know who else ain't gonna stop? The po-po. Or is it po-pos if it's plural? They coming for us. One by one. Grrrra. Ga, ga, ga.
Keep your day job, colored. You might want to keep your day job, because you are corny. You thought that shit was funny? You're not even entertaining. You look like a clown. But thanks for this. I want you Black immigrants to keep making videos like this. Please remind Black Americans how y'all feel about them, because I've been telling Black Americans for years, Black immigrants are just as worse as white people. So please, please, please keep posting this shit. I can't wait till run over. This shit ain't gonna go how y'all think it's gonna go. This shit gonna end real bad. Keep making these videos. Hey, I wanna thank you. Thank you, Colored, for making this video. Black Americans, I hope y'all paying attention. And she better not be in the United States. She better not be in Philly. She better not be in New York City. She better not be nowhere. She too comfortable doing this. She better not be in the United States. But keep posting shit like this, Black immigrants. I love it. Keep it up.
Serious question. Are South Africans okay? We've all seen the dialogue going back and forth between South Africans and Black Americans in regards to the Zulu Parade that happens during Mardi Gras in Louisiana. We've all said that that culture is practiced by a specific subset of Black people in America, which is exclusive to Louisiana. But I did not think that that would be lost enough that you guys will come back and make fun of slavery. Slavery.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Oh, hell nah. My map done grew out.
Do we have, ladies? Clown. We are a stupid bitch. We are a clown.
The craziest part about this video to me is that, one, it's not doing what you intended it to do. Two, you're making fun of all African Americans when we've all told you that only a subset of African Americans in Louisiana practice this Zulu Parade. I hadn't heard of the Zulu Parade 72 hours ago, just like you haven't heard of it. Majority of Black people in America have no idea what the Zulu Parade is. But now you've come with this xenophobic video making fun of our ancestors' journey to America via the slave trade. You're making fun of the rice in the hair, which moms put rice and braided rice into their daughters' hair to give them escape routes. This is funny. Even if you did feel that the Zulu Parade made a mockery of the Zulu people and made a mockery of who you are, and you have every right to do so, to make a video making fun of slavery does not equate you being offended that you feel like your culture is being misrepresented. I fear we have lost the plot completely. This will be the last time I even acknowledge South Africans online, because I feel like they're akin to British people. They hate Americans so much that they are waiting for the opportunity to be xenophobic and to call people dumb. I'm appalled. I never in my life would I think I would see other black people making fun of black people for being slaves. Y'all got it.
The word of the day is divide and conquer. I'm actually kind of disappointed to see the behavior of South Africa, but I'm not surprised. The argument that y'all are arguing over is old. Black Americans and Africans have been arguing and fighting for decades. Now, New Orleans and South Africa actually had a good relationship, or maybe still do have a good relationship. Right now, we just don't like each other, and that's okay, because we don't always have to like each other, as long as we have a mutual respect. Now, y'all done took this Zulu thing to a whole nother level. Now y'all directing it to slavery in America, and y'all making fun of it. Well, I just want to let y'all know that that's what makes us resilient. You making fun of that, but we are the most evolved black people in this world. Let's start there. In 1881, Booker T. Washington opened up a black college called Tuskegee College. One of the most powerful, complex, and truths about history is that black Americans were legally free before African nations gained their independence. Black Americans were free in 1865. Africa didn't gain their independence until 1950. So understand, we have a story to tell here in America. And slavery is what makes us resilient, strong, and very educated black community. Now in New Orleans, we don't want no beef with y'all. And that parade that y'all making a big deal over is here to stay. Because what our people went through and the history behind that parade is also historical for our culture here in America. The Zulu parade not only represents Zulu in Africa. In New Orleans, we are also native to this country. That parade also represents black natives that was already here in this country. We was taught here in America to love y'all, not hate y'all. Y'all don't like us. The people in New Orleans has been in America 300 years before slavery. And that's facts. You could look that shit up. New Orleans people's culture does not start during slavery, baby. Considering we was here 300 years before slavery. Now, if y'all want to come to the city of New Orleans and learn about our culture, come to New Orleans and check us out. We do more than just Mardi Gras, baby. We have museums. We tell our story. Come there and learn about it. But that Zulu parade is happening. I stand behind my people because I know my own history. A lot of people don't know our history, but us. But if you come to New Orleans and your objective is to learn about us and not just party on Bourbon Street, because that's not what we about. That's the French culture, actually. But if you really come to New Orleans and you want to know about us, we have culture. Baby, we have culture. We was here in this country already. And if you want to know more about us, come see about us. Come to New Orleans. Come learn. Instead of posting these nasty ass videos and mocking slavery, which has nothing to do with the Zulu parade. At the end of the day, we having it. And that's on period.
Please go down and let me know your own take about the African Americans' response to this whole drama between the Zulu tribe of South Africa and the New Orleans people of the United States. So I'm stating the fact, I'm stating because I know it's not all African Americans that is in support of this madness that is going on. But let's really have the conversation. Like the last sister was talking about how this is not going to stay. I just don't understand why. I understand the idea of maybe they want to keep the parade because it comes with their history. But can you just remove the African Zulu? Because the fact that you even put the African Zulu, we know where you're coming from. I feel like as people, we should start learning how to respect ourselves, learn how to accommodate each other. An African American understands when their culture or when culture or as black people is being disrespectful, and when other people that are not black people are calling it out, or when African Americans are calling it out, or black people are calling out this disrespect and misappropriation. The way it come across like, oh no, we just appreciate, we know this is our history, that like it is disrespectful, and let's call it what it is. The South African lady coming to make fun of the slavery and make like, for me, that is also the like, I just feel like as black people we should not even be having this type of conversation, this type of war. It is stupid, it is dumb, it make us look stupid. The New Orleans people have no business to making blackface at this time in 2025, because how can you be disrespecting yourself again? The South African people, how can you describe something, how can you disrespect or make fun of something that is tagged to black people, which is slavery? Whether you're from South Africa, whether you're from West Africa like myself, slavery, when they think about black people, the first thing that comes is slavery. And I know South Africa, slavery was not, rather they were the one that did slavery in their own land. But yeah, it is really stupid. Like, this is such a stupid diaspora war that should easily come out of respect. And the fact that we all know blackface is disrespectful. So I don't even comprehend, and I don't even understand why the New Orleans people are still making blackface at now. It's just almost like something that was used to mock you. I get the fun of, okay, I'm trying to reclaim it, but this is 2025. Something that has been done for how many years? That was a caricature of black people. Now you people are celebrating it. Does it make sense? Like, am I the only one that feels like this doesn't make sense as a whole? Like, does it really make sense? Why are you celebrating something the white man sampled as a caricature of you being a black person? And now 2025, you're still celebrating it. For me, that's the chakos from the white, yeah, for me. And then the South African lady making fun of, like, really? Really? This whole thing going on, it doesn't make sense. Like, we should get our act together as black people. We have bigger fish to fry. We have bigger things happening to us out there in the world that are coming for each other. And I know the New Orleans people are stubborn like the South African people. Nobody wants to back down. But that's where our coconut head needs to stop as people, especially as black people. Like, there's no harm in saying that, okay, you know what, my bad, I was wrong, we'll do better. There's nothing wrong with trying to be better or do better. There's nothing wrong with it. But the fact that every time that you're being called out, because you're being called out, that does not mean we don't like you, or no, it's just so you get it straight. People should stop saying being called out or being told that, oh, this thing is not right, this thing is disrespectful. People should stop saying it like it's an attack on them. Rather, use it as a learning process for yourself and for the things you're doing. Some criticism can just do you better. Some of you guys sometimes tell me, oh, Destiny, we don't like it when you talk, when you react. Then I'm not going to pick an offense. Come on. We need to do better as black people. Like, honestly, as black, this should not even be a thing we're talking about. Honestly, I'm really pissed that we're having this conversation. And then there's also another video that which I saw too. I'm like, okay, which I'm going to bring with the guy with another, like, come on. Really, black people, as black, the entire collective as black people, African Americans, the Caribbeans, like, are you people kidding me? Really, for really? Anyway, guys, I'm going to end this video here. You guys let me know what you guys think about this conversation down in the comment section. Share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push up my content for more people to see. And that will be you supporting this channel and this girl here. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.